I'm Barry Cassidy, and what we decided to do was to amplify a little bit on the council report. When I give the council report to council every month or every 2 weeks, we basically talk to them in council terms, where I just say this is what we're doing and they understand. But it would be kind of hard to follow if you were just watching on TV. So I'm going to not read, but I'm going to talk about what I expressed at the council meeting and then give like a little bit of amplification to make it make sense for everyone. First part was the CD monthly report 4/26/08. We sent a letter to, it's for the Housing Authority, we sent a letter to HUD asking HUD to approve the Housing Authority as a competent agency. Over the past couple months, we've attempted to ascertain whether the County Housing Authority is indeed capable of maintaining the properties both on Fairview Street as well as the property in King Terrace. And as we inquired, we didn't get the kind of response that we wanted, so we sent a letter to the HUD regional director to ask him to certify competency of the County Housing Authority. And one of the issues that we have is the fact that they're not fixing, or really not fixing, but they're not giving another unit to one of the people in Fairview Terrace, Fairview Village rather, where there is a bag of excrement hanging from the wall above her cabinet. In a private landlord situation, the borough of Phoenixville rather, would never agree to something like that, and whether there's eviction proceedings going on or not. And we feel that this is America. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. Steel site, we're working with 2 potential buyers on the steel site, and one of them, I believe, is coming in today, Thursday, May 1st, to view the site. There were financial issues, confessions of judgment, and all kinds of stuff that you don't even really want to know about. But anyway, that supposedly was cleared up last week. We're moving forward. We have the cooperation of the developer, Brandywine Financial. They're great people, and we've been working with them, and you know, we hope to have some announcement or results of this soon. The Pickering line, there's a right-of-way that runs right through the back of the downtown. We're going to attempt to talk to the owner of the Pickering line. It's a right-of-way, rail right-of-way. We want to buy the rail right-of-way and have that be part of the just general scheme of the property owners, so it doesn't interfere with any future development, particularly on the steel site. So what we're going to do is we're asking him for a price on what this rail line will cost. We're going to then divide it up on a linear foot basis through all of the property owners and see what we come up with and see if we can buy this. First Fridays, we're finalizing the plans now for First Fridays as well as Music Fridays during the summer. And we're going to advertise this year in the Daily Local, the Inquirer, the Clipper, Comcast, XPN, Frank 107, WCOJ 1420. We're going to have to make adjustments in the lights in the parking lot, because this year on First Fridays, Molly McGuire's, it's going to become the Molly McGuire's Summer Concert Series, is sponsoring the Summer Concert Series, and they're going to set up on First Fridays in the parking lot at Bridge and Main and serve food and beverages, and that's where the stage will be. The stage will be there all year, well, for the duration of the 14-week Summer Concert Series. So we have to light the stage, and rather than bringing in stage lighting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pole down in the parking lot. I'm going to put a new pole up, a new bracket up. Those lights don't work anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Put 2 400-watt metal halides on the stage and run 2 175 metal halides to the side, so it'll light up the side. So we should have a bright future for that. Train meeting May 1st. We're working with Norfolk Southern. We talked to Norfolk Southern, and the line is for sale. We're going to enter into negotiations to purchase the line, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to purchase from Phoenixville to DeVault. There is a rail shipper that is going to utilize some of the line between Phoenixville and Oaks. We are going to wait that out and try to rent the line from them, Norfolk Southern, and go from there. We're going to vote whether we proceed to get another $200,000 for a study to figure out the passenger load and ratios and what kind of ridership that we should have or we could attain. And we're also going to vote whether we're going to extend the line to Oaks. So you would be able to go from 422 to a park and ride and go to Paoli or the Great Valley Corporate Centers. Flowers, we're having a flower power concert. I want everybody out there to buy a ticket. The flower power concert, it's going to be on June 1st, and it will be at the Colonial Theater. You can pick up tickets at the Colonial Theater and pick up tickets pretty much anywhere downtown. It's exhibiting the concert poster. And tickets are $25, and it's Yasgur's Farm is playing. Yasgur's Farm is the ultimate cover band for rock and roll. Every time we have them here, we draw 300-400 people. So the flowers that are on the light poles need to be paid for, and I've been paying for them for the past couple of years. So we decided that the best thing to do is turn it over to the merchants, because I'm not flush with cash at this point, and they're going to have a concert June 1st, 7 o'clock. Tickets are $25, and all the proceeds will go to the flowers on the poles. So if you're a fan of the flowers on the poles, please seek to buy a ticket and attend this event. We have 500 tickets, and it's going to be a good one. And we're going to have magician Eric Paul as the warm-up, so we can have minimal time off for intermission, for setup and stuff. He'd come up and do his stuff, and then we'll bring out Yasgur's Farm. There's a guy plays for Yasgur's Farm. His name is Lenny Molinari, and he is a real good guitarist, and he plays a lot of good Santana too. So you know, it's always a pleasure to have him. We're getting our market analysis back, and we will soon then be looking to do recruitment in the downtown, and this is a long-awaited market analysis. It was held up for years and years, it seems, in the bureaucracy and of my own bureaucracy, the bureaucracy of the borough. And now we're finally getting the results, and that's good. You know, I need that in order to recruit. What we're going to do is we're going to get the results by NCIS code, and then we're going to get 16 or 17 potential retailers that are seeking to relocate into the Phoenixville area. So we're working on that, and we're hopefully get some new shops. And people have to understand that, like, all of these things are pretty much startup businesses, and startup businesses come and go. It's no reflection on the town and how many businesses you attract and how many businesses fail or how many businesses thrive, because there are poor business models and there are good business models. If you have a good business model and you're properly capitalized, usually you survive. And if your business model isn't quite as good, you know, there's a lesser chance of survival. So some of the shops here are probably going to move. New shops are going to come in. I think we got a cigar shop coming in. I think we have an Italian deli coming in. We have a high-end beauty products store coming in. We got retail consulting. We're going to bring in a retail consultant to work with the merchants to better their inventory and better their practices. The ordinance committee, we're working on eliminating office use on the first floor in the downtown. And housing, we met with the director, we met with the DA, the police, and the owner of the Pennsylvania House, and we chatted with him about drug forfeiture and what is necessary for him to maintain his apartment building. If it continues to be a nuisance, it will probably end up being seized by the state. So that's what we're doing. That was our report, and I want to thank you very much. I'll talk to you next time.